Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into 3 new Bates family updates that may look simple on the surface, but together, they reveal a much bigger picture of what life really looks like behind the scenes right now. From sweet and unexpected moments to the kind of family reality that instantly gets people talking, these latest posts quietly say a lot more than fans might have expected. In this video, we're breaking down why Tiffany Bates, Katie Clark, and Josie Baka's newest updates are getting attention, what stood out the most, and how each one shows a completely different side of family life. Let's get into it. Tiffany Bates offered the softest and most visually peaceful update of the 3, sharing a series of Instagram stories centered around little Will and a few sweet moments involving baby Theodore as well. One of the standout clips showed Will holding a white dandelion while spending time outside on a beautiful sunny day. Tiffany paired the moment with the caption, "This is so sweet. Will and a dandelion." The pure wonder on his face is so special, and that one line really set the tone for everything that followed. She wasn't highlighting anything particularly big or dramatic, but that was exactly what made this story feel so effective. The focus was entirely on Will's curiosity, his bright expression, and the kind of small childhood moment that can feel almost magical when seen through a parent's eyes. It was a simple update, but it captured something that resonates easily with viewers, especially when it comes to the fleeting beauty of early childhood. The rest of Tiffany's stories helped round out that feeling and made the update feel more complete than just one cute clip. In one close-up shot, Will looked completely lit up, and in another, he was sitting near a small body of water surrounded by trees and spring sunlight, quietly taking in the world around him. Tiffany's mother also appeared in one of the clips, helping show Will how to blow the dandelion, which added another emotional layer to the moment and turned it into a sweet 3-generation snapshot without Tiffany needing to say much at all. She also shared a video of Will trying to push Theodore's stroller, while Theodore sat calmly and comfortably enjoying the outing. That detail ended up being especially charming because it wasn't just about both boys being there together. It also felt like one of those subtle little moments where an older sibling starts stepping into their role without even realizing it. Altogether, Tiffany's update felt soft, scenic, and quietly meaningful, the kind of family content that doesn't need to be loud to leave an impression. From Tiffany's calm outdoor setting, the mood naturally shifted indoors with Katie Clark's latest post, which brought a completely different kind of energy. If Tiffany's stories leaned into wonder and quiet observation, Katie's video was much more active, chaotic, practical, and very on-brand for life with 2 little kids. She opened the post with the caption, "This is probably the only way we'll be eating pasta from now on," and that instantly told viewers exactly what kind of night they were about to watch. The first standout moment showed pasta being served directly on top of a table covered with protective paper, while Haley looked thrilled and Harvey fully leaned into dinner with the kind of messy enthusiasm toddlers are known for. Rather than trying to present a perfectly controlled family dinner, Katie seemed to embrace the mess completely, and that honesty gave the video a very relatable edge right from the beginning. It felt less like a polished performance and more like a mom simply working with the stage of life she's in. What made Katie's post especially watchable was how naturally it moved from one part of the evening to the next. After the pasta chaos, she transitioned straight into bath time with both kids, and even in the middle of all that movement, there were still sweet little moments mixed in, especially during her interaction with Harvey in the tub. From there, the mood shifted into quieter bedtime activities, including coloring together and reading books before both kids finally drifted off to sleep. The sequence worked so well because it felt familiar in the best possible way. It showed the kind of evening routine so many parents know all too well, where one activity quickly leads into another, and the entire night depends on staying one step ahead of the next little mess. Instead of making that feel overwhelming, though, Katie's video made it feel manageable, lived in, and surprisingly satisfying to watch. That feeling became even stronger once the kids were asleep, and Katie moved into what many moms would instantly recognize as the house reset part of the night. After all the dinner mess, bath time, coloring, bedtime, and general kid chaos, she didn't just end the video there. She cleaned the table, tossed out the leftover food and protective paper, wiped everything down, picked up toys, loaded dishes, and reset the kitchen before finally sitting down to relax in front of the TV. That section gave the video a very satisfying before and after quality, but it also highlighted something viewers clearly noticed. Katie handles a lot in one evening. The response in the comments reflected that immediately, with people calling her the best mom, amazing, and the real MVP, which made it clear that the post wasn't just being seen as cute family content. For a lot of viewers, it also came across as a pretty clear snapshot of a mom who is juggling a busy home life and somehow still keeping it all moving. After Tiffany brought the bright daytime softness and Katie carried things into a lively, messy, but productive evening, Josie Baka's latest post brought the entire emotional arc to its quietest and most intimate point. Out of the three, Josie's video felt the most reflective, and a big part of that came from the caption alone, "I know these are the nights I'll miss one day." That line immediately gave the post a different kind of emotional weight. It wasn't just about what she was doing that night with baby Brooks. It was also about the awareness that even the most exhausting stages of motherhood eventually become the ones people look back on with the most tenderness. In the video, Josie documented her nighttime routine with Brooks, including diaper changes, gentle baby care, getting him into pajamas, brushing his soft hair, and settling him down before bed. None of it was dramatic, but that was exactly why it landed so well. It felt like a very honest look at the repetitive, intimate rhythm of caring for a baby. Another thing that stood out in Josie's post was how clearly it showed that nighttime parenting in their house is shared. Kelton appeared several times throughout the routine, stepping in to take over with Brooks and giving Josie a chance to wash her face, do her skincare, and brush her teeth before the longer part of the night really began. Once Brooks was swaddled and placed in the bassinet next to the bed, the video moved into the part that felt the most real, with middle-of-the-night wake-ups, visible exhaustion, and the kind of broken sleep that defines life with a baby. Josie could be seen yawning while feeding Brooks again, while Kelton also got up to help during those overnight hours. By the time the morning arrived and one of Josie's daughters climbed into bed for a hug, the video had completed a full emotional cycle, from quiet nighttime care to the soft reset of a new day. Viewers responded strongly to that honesty too, with many moms saying the post felt deeply relatable and even comforting. Several also specifically pointed out how much they appreciated seeing Kelton involved, which added another layer to why the post resonated as much as it did. Taken together, these three updates ended up offering three very different but equally recognizable versions of family life inside the Bates circle right now. Tiffany highlighted the beauty of childhood curiosity and the kind of little outdoor moments that often become the sweetest memories later on. Katie showed what life looks like in the middle of toddler chaos, with all the movement, mess, and structure that comes with trying to get everyone through the evening. Josie, meanwhile, closed the sequence with the quietest and most emotionally grounded perspective, focusing on the kind of late-night motherhood moments that are exhausting in real time but deeply meaningful in hindsight. None of the three posts depended on big news or dramatic reveals to feel worth watching. If anything, their strength came from the opposite. They worked because they centered the kinds of moments that usually seem small while they're happening, but end up meaning the most once they're gone. And that's a wrap on this latest round of Bates family updates, where some of the smallest moments ended up saying the most. From Tiffany Bates' sweet family snapshots, to Katie Clark's busy evening routine, and Josie Baka's emotional nighttime reflections, each update brought a completely different side of motherhood and family life into focus. So what do you think about these latest posts from Tiffany, Katie, and Josie? Which update stood out to you the most? And which one felt the most relatable? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future Bates family updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.